MachineTutorials.com. You wanna rock that machine? St. Joe and Knox Square. MachineTutorials.com.
Yo, what's good? This is St. Joe, MachineTutorials.com. Just want to show you one of the new features of the 1.8 update that I know I've personally been waiting on for a long time, and that's being able to stop your samples or, stop your longer audio from playing really quickly. Previously, we would have to do, set up our own choke group or, change it from one shot to ADSR really quickly. But sometimes when you're browsing through or if you're just messing with editing longer samples or anything like that and you want to quickly stop it, you can just press shift mute. Before you couldn't do that, but now you can. So let's say I have this. If you hold shift and press mute, you can see it says choke. So basically it's a global audio choke. If you remember previously, if we would have did something like that, we would have had to wait for them to all play out, or we had to set up our own little choke group sort of thing using up one of our pads. But now you got a quick shortcut, shift and choke, or shift and mute will actually choke it. That's why it says choke. On the new controllers, you'll notice that it says choke right above the mute button, and that's what that means. But this works on, the original Machine controller, the original Maschine Mikro, as well as the new MK2 version. So shift and mute will actually choke your audio. So this also works if you're browsing. So if you're browsing through samples, you come across a longer loop and you don't want to listen to it anymore, you can quickly choke it and stuff like that. Also works if, say, if you're playing a track. So, sometimes when you have longer samples in your track, if you stop the track, the sample's going to, play all the way through if you have it on one shot, or depending on what you have it on, it's going to play all the way through. But now you can actually just shift and mute and it'll stop. So again, shift and mute will kill your samples. They call it global choke or global audio mute, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it's a quick way to stop your samples from playing. Like I said, for me personally, this is something that I was asking for from the very beginning. Coming from an MPC, I was just used to being able to hit my stop button multiple times to stop my samples. So now that we have a shortcut, it's really, really useful for when you're editing or just in general when you're messing with audio. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, really quick, but it's definitely a good feature of the 1.8 update, one that I know I personally like and enjoy quite a bit, and I know a few others that really, really were looking forward to that. So again, shift, mute will kill your audio. So as you can see, it's not tied to the sequencer. So if my sequencer is playing, it'll still kill that long sample that's playing. So again, if you got any questions, this is St. Joe, MachineTutorials.com. Peace.